Okay, I brought you guys back a little early before it turns daytime because I think I got shaders working for now. And right at 5:30 it turns daytime, so we're safe to leave the enclosement because we can actually see. Yeah, shaders are gonna be a little difficult. Because only certain ones work currently with Angelica, the mod that gives you this setting screen. So we're gonna put it to potato. Profile potato. It's not gonna look as nice. It still looks pretty decent. But we're still gonna have lower FPS. I've limited my FPS to 60, so there's not as much tearing. And here's some gravel. Hopefully I can find a shader pack that works. I've tried BLS, BSL. So far, only complimentary worked. That or I have to install Iris or Optifine to get it to work. Well, that's not a problem if I have to do that. Now we got some gravel. I'm gonna dig all of this because you go through quite a bit of gravel in the beginning. Because probably something you guys noticed, out of the 37 gravel that I got no flint. All flint you have to craft, whether it be in your inventory or in a machine. You can't get flint by breaking gravel in this pack. And you're basically forced to use tinkers, but you don't have to make a new pickaxe or something to upgrade it. You can just swap the tool part if the tool's at full durability. Excuse me. Now we got a stack of gravel. And wild carrots. No! Give them back here. Leafy greens. More gardens. More gravel. But that is a quest. It gives us a torch. That'll be useful. Because it's 3 gravel. 3 flint. So that's 9 gravel. I'll claim that because it gives us a piece of flint. Now we can make a crafting table. So 2 flint. It's logs, isn't it? Yes, it's logs, not planks. Alright, got a crafting table. Gonna make a flint shovel and a flint axe. Because the axe will allow us to get the crafting table easier. Shovel will get the gravel quicker. Only downside to using the Gregtech tools, it forces you to use it on the correct block. Like as you can see, I can't break leaves with the shovel or the axe. So that's the downside to Gregtech tools. But you are required to use them at the beginning, so there's quite a bit of gravel there, but okay, yep, shaders are getting turned off. They're getting disabled. I am not dealing with them right now. Not right now, because I... Oh, it's all Gregtech tools. I think that's a bug. A visual glitch bug. So that might need to be reported. I'll check that later, and if it's something that it's might, and I will fix that afterwards. I'm hoping it's not the same with Tinker's tools. I think it's just Gregtech tools because they're literally invisible in the hand. Sorry, sheep. You have to die because I need your wool. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'll wear my head. Why not? There we go. There. Now I can wear my head. Where's another sheep? Lots of sheep around here. I'm gonna need quite a bit to get a bed. One more around here somewhere. Let's eat the berries. Oh, they don't give me anything. Let's bring in the mutton. And I don't know if you guys seen it, but you seen those hearts that showed up. That means I ate a new item. Or ate a new food. Which, slowly over time, you'll gain more health. Like I mentioned in the last segment. More sheep. It's 3. I think I need like 5 or 6 pieces. Let's see, how many do you need? 6. You're required 6. How many do I have? 4? 5. 6. Six wool. I'll leave the other sheep here. They might actually become useful later. So I think I'm going to actually set up base around here. Probably on the side of the mountain to start with. But literally this episode, I want to end it with making a bed. And try to get shaders working. So we're just going to set up base right here. So, crafting table, done. Complete that quest. Done. I gotta make a whole set of tools. Yep. We'll just do this. Oh, they made it shapeless. Good. Pickaxe. And sword. And I require you to make a hoe as well now. Well, I think they require you to do that before, but I just never bothered. That, then this. There we go. I'll get rid of the stick and keep the gravel. A little glitched. Chest. Okay, let's make a few chests. Get rid of the stick. Get rid of dirt. Yeah. There we go. 2 chests. I'll dump everything in it. Everything. I mean everything. There's the wool. Is the bed not a quest anymore? I guess you have to get cobblestone and stuff first now. Let's grab a stack of cobble. Yeah, the Gregtech tools are a little glitched. They're invisible. And it's about to turn night time, but now that I've got a chest, I am going to claim... I'm going to claim the flint. And the chest. Because this chest is going to be for those coins and only those coins at the moment. We'll keep the loot bag to the end of the episode. But I am going to block myself off with the torch. And wait till morning and bring you guys back. I am going to mine out about a stack of cobblestone. So bring you guys back with that. And hopefully there's the bed quest still. So see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. I just gave up and disabled shaders. They break the... They crash the game with the Gregtech, some Gregtech... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. They break the game with some Gregtech items. So, those staying off for now until I can either get the Iris mod, the shaders mod, or Optifine installed. So, no shaders using Angelica. But, back to what we were doing. I got the stack of stone. Now we can work our way... Excuse me. We can work our way to a bed. I forgot. Furnaces... Wait, what? How do you get furnace? Oh, it's flint. I have flint. There we go. Furnace acquired. Cobblestone acquired. Oh, yep, there is a bed quest. Now we make a soft mallet. One, two, three. See if I can remember the recipe. Nope, other way around. Soft mallet. Yay! We're gonna choose the melon because we already have pumpkins. Those we're not gonna... Yeah, we're gonna eat one. So we can get the extra heart from it. The other one we're gonna wait and get seeds from. I think I just screwed up. Oh, once I had a normal hammer, I can get the seeds. I needed 2 for the soft. Yeah, I screwed up. So I shouldn't have eaten that. But, time for a bed. We're gonna need a lot more wood. A lot more sticks. That's just one. Two, and then 3 planks, soft hammer, and carpet. Two. That. Soft mallet. Bed acquired. There we go. And we even get a door. We're gonna replace that in here. There we go. Hole in the wall. I'll move everything in afterwards. Yeah, this is just explaining that the goals, it's best to set goals. And then there's even more challenges that you can do. I'm going to leave that experience until I can store it. And this is, yeah, we know we're close to these yet. But that should have unlocked, yeah, Tier 0. Which we'll be getting into next episode. But at the end of this episode, like I said, I was going to open up the loot bags. I'm going to place this down. First death of the series. Oh, that's nice to know. Yeah, you can see how we can look how much time I've spent AFK. Almost 2% of my time in this world has been spent AFK. An hour not at AFK. So yeah, I've AFK for a minute while setting things up. But yeah, first death. Time AFK. Yeah, minute 13. So yeah, we're gonna open these. Then we're gonna end the episode. In between episodes, I am going to enable this. I am going to claim chunks and chunk load them using that. Because of being in single player, I need to be I'm not always going to be at the base. So it's going to need to stay chunk loaded. So, yeah. So, got some saplings, wood, some zipple, some sort of pancake type things. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. And a piece of clay. So we got a food item. Also in between, I'll move that stuff in there and expand that out. But that's all for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. If you got... Shit, I didn't need to click that, but oh well. If you guys think that this should go past the Tier 1 rocket, as in going to the moon and stuff, I might actually want to change my goal here and now. My goal is to get to HV. At the moment, high voltage in this world. That is mostly because that is more achievable at the moment than going to the moon. So that will unlock once we get stainless steel, but I'm not going to mark it off as complete until I can do this to toggle everything. HV until, well, going to the moon is an HV, but you need some EV components to get this. So once we unlock this, I'm going to make sure I have every machine and at least get to the EV circuits, EV and IV circuits, with a clean room and everything before I categorize HV done. Because this down here of going to the moon and getting titanium for EV, I just got that in my other world, so it's still going to take quite a bit of time to get to here. It took me over 200 hours just to get to that point. So, yeah. So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Any tips or tricks that you guys might have for this pack. But, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Stupid rain.